How would you like to see through the eyes of a filmmaker and see the action that is put on the screen, raw and uncut footage that is turned into a masterpiece? Today's guest will talk about these and other unique experiences which he has faced throughout his life. The Humanities Communication Arts Department at North Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now we join our host, Lou Bazar, Tim Niv, to meet the new directors.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting and talent for the first time today. The guests you're about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they're planning, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is a talented filmmaker who has made a couple of movies in his past. He has acted in drama plays and in a movie that he has directed. And now, we would like you to meet today's guest, Carlo Errico. Nice to have you here.
It's good to be here.
Now tell us, Carlo, what are some of the challenges that you were faced with while filming Who Killed Donna?
Not that many. I acted and directed it. I even wrote it. First of all, let me tell you what it's about. It's about a couple who loves each other until secrets are revealed and hatred takes over. The main one I wrote was totally different. That one was about a best friend, Antonio, who has to revenge Donna's death. While in the meantime, Antonio's friends are dropping like flies. Now let me tell you the problems I faced. Writing was a snap, but I had to change the script because people were dropping out. The actress never dropped out. She was all for it, so I rewrote it. It came out fine. I was happy with it. Tell you the truth, I just wanted to make a movie. Acting and directing was great. There was no problems with that. But I really wanted to film more than I did. I really wish that I filmed Donna's death scene, which was written beautifully. Problems came up on that scene every day during production, so I just said forget it. I'll just throw screams and a black scene together, and you have to use your imagination to put everything together. If I had the choice to go back and refilm it, I would. But it turned out great.
Right. So what are we seeing right now on the screen?
Oh, this is Antonio's death scene, which Antonio found out that Donna was cheating on him because his best friend Trish told him. Over the phone, he gets angry over jealousy and hatred and everything combined. So he goes out and kills her, that was Donna's death scene. But I couldn't film it. This is actually part 2, Who Killed Donna. This is Donna's revenge. This is Donna as a ghost coming back to kill Antonio.
Right. And how were you able to achieve that effect?
Oh, the effect?
With the knife and...
the knife? That was a prop knife. It was like a spring back knife that you like pretend to stab someone that springs back into
I
the...
see.
Okay,
and I assume that is not real blood that we're seeing.
No,
even though it looks pretty real to
yeah,
us. So.
I actually put blood in my mouth, like fake blood in my mouth. It tastes terrible.
I can only imagine.
So it's like you stab me here, right? Right in the side of the stomach, right?
Right.
And then I just drop the blood out because blood, like, sometimes like when you get stabbed, it usually comes out slowly. There's like a delay to it. So
Right.
so we so I just like squirted blood on me, and then that was it. The other effect of Donna like moving like in one place and then she's not in that place, we did camera cuts.
Mm-hmm.
We had it one place where I filmed it for a while, cut it, took out the shot, refilmed it.
Right. Well, it looks pretty interesting. I would like to see you continuing and maybe filming some more sequences and showing it to us.
Yeah.
So, Carlo, could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
I always had a thing for being a director. Don't get me wrong, I have the same kind of abilities as my dad does, because my dad loves movies, films. He used to collect little pieces of film and everything. He used to have posters, and he used to have like mad cameras. He used to buy like the first brand new video camera that came out. Like every time a new one comes out, he would buy it. So I usually got his style, pretty much. I got his trade.
So you were raised in such an environment that you're,
Yeah.
it's very, I understand.
I wondered about pre and post production, because I really wanted to know what happens during that area.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people tell me all this stuff, and I was like, I don't really believe that until I started taking the course and then went through some of the pre-production.
I see. So,
I wanted to edit and film
Yes.
correctly, use the right equipment and everything, because I used Who Killed Donnie you just saw was a double-deck VCR. That's what I used to edit at. I didn't use like titles or anything like that.
right.
I did like ghetto editing, pretty much to say. But now that I'm taking the course, I actually know how to do everything.
Right. So I'm gonna take it from where you left and ask you this following question. So, what are some of the most useful things that you have learned in this class in particular?
Composition, depth of field, camera positions, the 180-degree angle to stay in, controlling audio, operating cameras in the studio and out, editing, how to dump video and audio in and out, setting in and out points, adding effects like dips, dissolves, key and titles, and storyboard.
And obviously, those are things that you would, I assume, they'll be really helpful to you in your future career as a filmmaker
Yes.
and actor as well. So I'm glad that you have learned all those tools and you'll be able to apply them in reality in the future. So tell us about the productions you have created for the TV Production 1 class, the Guns N' Roses commercial, the New England Foliage, the Academic Festival, and the Campus Story.
All right. The Guns N' Roses was a practice project. It was learning how to edit, keying in titles, graphics, turning fast motion into slow motion, flipping video around, and much more. The campus story was learning storyboarding, using no sound or dialect, just body motion to tell a story on campus. The New England seasonal was learning composition and framing skills, new unique ways to film, like 3 executive zoom ins or outs, shift focus, and poor man dissolves, and matching music to the mode.
So this is the Campus Story as
Yeah.
we're seeing it.
Yeah, that's it.
And is that your car?
No, that's actually my dad's car. This is the New England seasonal.
Where did you film that? At what location?
The museum, the Sam Museum and Nature Center.
And now what are we seeing?
The
right now?
Academic Day Festival, it was no scripting at all. It was off the top of our heads. It was to improve interviewing skills, and we got a great interview from Professor Swansea on the West African rhythm and drumming.
Right. And this happened at here, the PepsiCo Theater,
Yes,
Noble
yes.
Community College. I see. And it was an event which took place throughout the whole day.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I did. We got the shots of the drums. I did the close-up to actually let people see the like he's teaching them how to use the drum, and this is the interview that we got from him.
Interesting. So, Carlo, I know just before the show, I had a little talk with you, and you did tell me that you had a project which you felt was your best. So, could you please tell us a little bit about it while we watch part of the video?
Yes, of course. The New England Seasonal was my best project. I felt glad with it. We had freedom with the camera, being outside was great, fresh air, and matching the music to the mood that was at hand, and using different shots. It turned out great. This is 3 consecutive zooms ins.
And again, the location is...
The 7 Museum and Nature Center. This is at the front entrance when you go there. But when there's like a flood, like the waterfall is like covered. This is
it's a nice close.
Poor Man's Dissolve.
Poor Man's Dissolve?
Yeah, it's like you have the flower in focus, and then you put it out of focus, and then you go to another source and you put it back.
It works. It's quite effective.
Yeah.
Nevertheless.
And the last shot we saw was a depth of field of shift focus,
Right.
which I think I kind of messed up on.
Right.
But
so let me ask you this: after learning how to shoot and edit all of those movies, all of those films, what would you like to create next?
oh wow, I would like to put all my scripts that I have written into production. I would like to work with a famous director like Steven Spielberg or Wes Craven on one of their projects. I would like to open my own company someday, and I would like to make some remake projects and some newer projects that I didn't write. That's from someone else.
Well, I could do nothing less than wish you good luck with that and the future. And from what I've seen, I can honestly say that you have lots of talent, and I'm sure you'll utilize it to your advantage in the future. Today, we got to meet someone who shares with us the wonders of seeing through the eyes of a filmmaker and the world that they live in. As a new TV director, he hopes to apply what he has learned at NCC to portray new talents and footage to the knowledge from TV1 to edit exciting movies in the near future. We would like to thank Carlo for joining us today.
Thank you. Good to be here.
We hope you enjoyed meeting one of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you, and good day. I think you went pretty good. You happy with it?
This has been The New Directors with your host, Lou Bazar Timnin, directed by Sarah Hubble. I'm your announcer, Thomas D'Ario. The New Directors is an Aurora Community College student production.